What's the best part about being a mom?
Oh, everything.
Not being married to Tom Cruise anymore. Hey everybody. So today we thought, by the way, I had laser on my skin because I had sun damage and they're like, we need to laser this off now. So I'm trying to wear makeup to cover it up. My face is a little bumpy. Like when I smile, you can see it there. It's still healing. I'm on antihistamines because we filmed yesterday. Anyhow, so we have been doing this series and of us going through AD like house tours, and I remember I was like, did Nicole Kidman do a house tour? And then I remember it was the 73 questions with Vogue. So I don't remember, I just remember her like frolicking through a field. The thing is, I'm fascinated by how celebrities live, like who are that well. And let me just say this, I love Nicole Kidman. Do not get me wrong, her David Letterman interviews were amazing. Every interview show she's amazing. I love her, but I do think she's out of touch. I mean, you can't be that famous for that long, married to Tom Cruise, and now, who's the Nashville star she's married to? But he's not even in Nashville, he's Australian. Is he Australian?
Keith Urban.
Okay, so she married another Aussie, but he lives in this, anyway. So they're sort of cosplaying a Tennessee couple, even though they're both from Australia, which by the way, Australia, I'll see you in September. Get your tickets, MatteoLaneComedy.com, we're almost sold out. So let's just watch. I'm talking too much.
Hey!
Nicole!
G'day, mate.
Good
Welcome
day,
to Australia.
Welcome to me. I came halfway around the
Okay, so
world.
she's in Australia. I gotta be honest. Everywhere at my hotel, I was looking for an 8-foot tall spider. I mean, Australia is one of these countries where it's like, when you're in the cities, it's like, I don't know, Seattle and they have an accent. You just go like 5 feet outside of the city and like everything can kill you.
Did you see any?
No. I did. I saw none too with Evan in Melbourne. That was the closest I got.
73 questions in a very short amount of time.
I know. Thank you so much.
What's the coolest thing about Sydney, Australia?
Oh, the people.
What's your favorite?
That's not a good answer when someone asks you what's the coolest thing about a city when they say the people. Do you see what I'm saying? I know what she means because Australians genuinely are amazing people. Also, if you've not been to Australia, and I did not learn this until I went to Australia, the best coffee. Everyone is obsessed with good coffee. Like you can't even find like a shitty drip coffee because they care so much about the coffee. This is not something I remember I was in Rome at GDOF and a group of Australians came in and the woman working there was like, you know, do you want coffee? I just love when foreign people go to other countries and don't even think to simplify their English in a way that's someone who it's their second language. She literally goes, oh yeah, you know, it sounds really good there right now. I reckon I like a flat white. I'm like, you might as well just speak Mandarin to her. Like, you know, you have to say to some, like when I was in Thailand, we had our tour guide and I knew, like, I know from speaking other languages that like, it's better when someone's simplifying certain things for me. So I'm not gonna use colloquialisms in New York with this guy. I'm going to say like, I wouldn't say like, yeah, what time are we gonna get out of here? I would say, what time are we going to arrive to the hotel? Do you see what I'm saying? And so, I forgot we're even doing Nicole Kidman. And so, this group of Australians like, yeah, a flat white. And we're in fucking Italy. All right? There are no flat whites in Italy. So then the lady just looked at me, because we're friends, and she looked at me, she goes, "Che vuoi dire?" Like, what does she want? I just go, in Italian, I go, make him a cappuccino.
To hang out in Sydney, Australia.
The beach. Come on in.
I'm not going to the beach in Australia. I said it. The ozone layer is gonna kill me, and there's gonna be a snake that's 12 feet tall that's going to grab me and kill me, and then a dingo is going to steal my phone.
Oh, wipe your feet.
All right, cool.
Oh my
Gee.
God, koala feet, I get it.
You're excited to be here.
I totally am.
So I think Nicole Kidman has an amazing sense of humor. I will say this, I really defend her, I really like her.
Travel advice for anyone visiting Sydney, Australia.
Bring your sunscreen and your joie de vivre.
What's the best thing about Nashville?
The community spirit, so the people.
No, it's not the people. Getting back to what I was saying, you go to Rome, what's the most, yeah, Italians are amazing, but also like the Colosseum, ancient Rome, the catacombs, the food. We gotta think of something else. People are gonna be fine and bad everywhere you go, except for Paris.
Can you say the most American thing in an American accent?
Her accent is so good when she speaks with an American accent, like phenomenal.
Hey, y'all.
Why is she pretending that she's an Academy Award-winning actress? I think she's won an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Maybe just a Tony for fun. What awards has she won, Chris? Because she has spoke with an American accent in like 99% of the movies she's done. And she thought the most American accent she can do was, hey y'alls. Nicole, this is what I'm saying. She's someone who's fun, but is trapped in an actor's, like the Dark Phoenix took over Jean Grey. Like I know Jean is still inside, but we're seeing the Dark Phoenix. All actors are Dark Phoenixes.
She's won Best Actress.
Yes.
She's won 2 Emmys.
Yes.
And a bunch of other stuff.
There you go.
I didn't know you play pool.
Yeah, my nickname is Pool Shark.
Are you claiming that you're a pro?
Well, come on, I'm the Pool Shark.
Obviously.
I really like her. Also, she reminds me of my trainer, Damon, who's Australian. You know, it's so fun to work out with an Australian trainer.
One talent you wish you had.
To sing opera exquisitely.
Is she implying she sings opera standardly? I'm gonna say this too. Like, I think Moulin Rouge was a good movie, but I hate watching actors who can't sing, who sing in movies and do an okay job. I refuse to budge on that because singing, like La La Land, the singing was abysmal. Moulin Rouge, neither her or Obi-Wan Kenobi can sing. There's a lot of help, you know what I mean? And I hate feeling like I'm struggling with them. Like, what's the movie with Christina and Cher? Burlesque. Burlesque is a bad movie. It's bad. ChatGPT wrote it. Cher showed up for the paycheck. Stanley Tucci walked off the set of Devil Wears Prada and onto the set of Burlesque. I mean, Cher was like, you know, when you're doing your makeup, it's like painting, but on your face. You know, it's just, it is what it is. And Christina Aguilera, she's an extremely talented singer. She's never looked better. She is not likable. There, I said it. But at least when you watch it, a shitty movie like that, Cher can sing, Christina can sing. They can sing. So when I watch it, even though it's surrounded by a shitty movie, I remember I saw Glitter for the first time. We're never gonna get through this. I remember when I saw Glitter for the first time, I watched it with my cousin Brian and my mom because we always loved watching bad movies and making fun of it. Well, yeah, the movie sucks, but I remember at the end she was singing Never Too Far. And even her singing Never Too Far, the three of us are sitting in silence because we're like, God damn it, that's a good voice. Like, it's like a gift from God. And I don't even believe in God. So, you know, I forgot Nicole Kidman. None of these books, does she read any of them?
Favorite band of all time?
Well, it's a tie. Akadaka and In Excess.
What do you
Those
really...
are her favorite band. Who's your favorite band? I love Third Eye Blind. Bands, is that like a 90s thing? Like a band? I loved Third Eye Blind.
think about country music?
I love it.
Were you a fan of
Truly.
Keith's before you met?
Well, I did.
If my Aunt Cindy were there and heard her go, well, my Aunt Cindy with glazed eyes over would have said, okay, then you weren't. Just say you were not a fan of his and let's just get to the truth. Because now she's caught off guard. She wasn't a fan of his. And now she's thinking about how to make up for the fact that she knew about him. We'll see.
Know him, so I couldn't really be a fan, but now I'm his biggest fan.
Can you do an impression of someone?
Sure. I thought I saw a putty cat. That's Tweety Bird.
I recognize
Part
it.
of this feels like... Do they rehearse this? They have to.
They probably.
There's blocking involved and...
Can you do another impression of someone else?
I think that's really good.
That's not bad.
I also can do Donald Duck. But I don't know how he talks to like him like...
That's Little Quacker.
Obviously.
The fuck is Little Quacker? Should I text Damon and be like, who is Little Quacker?
Can you please take this postcard
Yes.
and write down a secret to someone special?
What's a secret to someone special you would write? I'd write to Nick, I never liked you.
Still have from your childhood?
My curiosity.
Who's your favorite?
No. This is the same as when Liza Minnelli was interviewed and they said, she goes, when I was a child, other kids collected stamps or cards. I collected lyrics.
Sesame Street character?
Snuffleupagus.
I like Snuffleupagus.
Like having your face on the national stamp of Australia.
Pretty cool. But it was kind of strange having everybody lick me.
I could imagine.
In Hollywood, I don't think that's very strange.
What's your
But
favorite
I'm
color?
not saying for her. You see what I'm saying? She does seem very classy and...
Bluest of blue.
Least favorite color?
Probably bright orange.
Okay, she's on our shit list. Chris and I famously love the color orange. That is my favorite color. Why don't people like orange?
I don't know. It's weird.
And why aren't we talking more about how purple's a shitty color? But blue, it has to be like a pastel blue, like robin's egg blue, but like ultramarine blue, phthalo blue. These are paint colors. I don't like purple. There, I said it. I just don't love purple. I find it to be a dead color.
Diamonds or pearls?
Well, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
That's from Moulin Rouge. Did you notice that was from Moulin Rouge?
What's the coolest thing about this home?
My 6 alpacas.
What's your spirit animal?
An otter.
Do you think they have the like with a cue card behind him with her answers?
They might.
Do you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't remember. Should we ask? Can you go through 73 questions and ask me those questions? Because I'd like to answer some of them.
What would it be?
A scientist who was able to cure something very important.
Hold on, we're gonna back up here. He said if you had to choose another career between acting or something else, she said a scientist that cures something that's really important. Well, isn't that an easy thing to just say you'd like to do? So instead I chose acting in Hollywood. But I would have really liked to be a scientist curing something important. I know what she means. She's got a good heart. I believe it. I'm sure she gives away millions to charity. She's a good woman, you know. But come on.
Who was able to cure something very important. Cure cancer.
She's saying that in her $8 billion home with her $750,000 piano behind her with a fireplace that's never been used.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
To fly.
Fly.
Everyone says that. And if they were really thinking, they'd say telekinesis because you can lift yourself up and move other things and you would always feel safe there. I'm just saying.
What's the best part about being a mom?
Oh, everything.
Not being married to Tom Cruise anymore. That's what she wants to say.
Purpose.
What's the hardest part about being a mom?
Knowing I won't be here forever, so I won't always be able to take care of them.
That got dark. That was like my nonna. My goddaughter, Evie, who's now going into college soon. Her name is Evie. Hi, Evie. When she was born, so this is what, 20 years ago? Or 18 years ago? My nonna in the hospital, this is so Italian. Non-Italians, maybe Latinos will understand this as well, but specifically Italians. My nonna started crying. I was like, why are you crying? And she goes, I won't be alive to see her walk down the aisle. I was like, Nonna, she was just born. Not to mention the fact that my grandparents are still alive. They're almost 90. They won't die. I tell my grandparents I say to their faces, I said, neither one of you are gonna die. Also, my nonna has the air conditioning on in January. She just needs it to always be cold. I said, you two have cryogenically frozen yourselves. Also, I told my nonna, I go, if you die, we won't know. We'll just think you're sleeping. You'll be so preserved.
What's your favorite curse word?
What's your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck's great.
One movie role you would die to play.
The Wicked Witch of the West in a remake of The Wizard of Oz.
I'm only saying that because I'm one of the most beautiful women in the entire world, and I've been on Vogue, and I've won many awards, and I'm a beautiful model, and I'm about 6 feet tall. But you know what? In theory, I'd like to play an ugly woman.
Being in film school with the
I
great...
love this house, by the way. Love the house.
If your life were a song, what would the title be?
I Will Survive.
If you had to pick a song to be your life title, what would it be? Mine would probably be like Sometimes by Britney Spears. That really is my life story. Sometimes I run, sometimes sometimes I'm scared of you.
Who's an historical figure you love to have coffee with?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
No. That's not who I want to have coffee with. Eleanor Roosevelt, a fine lady. I would pick Queen Elizabeth. Like the third or whatever, the first. I want to see the lead paint ripping off her skin. She's so... Oof. You know that she put white paint over and over and over, but it had lead in it. It was making her skin decay. And then it was causing her baldness and then like craziness. And then, but she stayed alive to like 70. Anyway.
What is your favorite food?
Homemade warm bread with Reggiano.
Favorite.
I think she meant Parmigiano Reggiano, but Reggiano means region. So Parmigiano di Reggiano is saying the region of Parm. So this Parmesan is specifically from this region, specifically in a small part of that region because there's a bacteria that is in the soil that when the cows eat it develops in their stomach to create the specific milk they need for the cheese to be Parmesan, real Parmigiano Reggiano. And then they have it stamped and they've made a law because there's $1 billion industry that is trying to make fake Parmesan cheese. So now in order to say, if you see something that says Parmesan cheese, it is not real. Because Parmesan cheese, then no one's allowed to say Parmigiano Reggiano unless it's from the actual stamped approval, government approved Parmesan cheese. So everything that says Parmesan cheese, no matter where it comes from, even if it says imported from Italy, is not Parmigiano Reggiano unless you see the stamp. Who am I?
What do you love on your pizza?
Truffles.
Truffles.
What Che sta mangiando tuo tartufo sopra una pizza?
Relatable.
Madonna.
What's inside the Nicole Kidman cocktail?
I don't really like cocktails.
I do. I don't drink. But when I go on vacation, I'll have like a drink. Oh, a spicy margarita with tahini on the rim. That's my number one. Or like an Aperol spritz because I'm like a white lady.
What's the
I
biggest
gotta
surprise?
say, I know I'm making fun of her, but she really does seem like a nice lady who's down to earth. She does seem like a good mom, and she really is self-reflective. I like her.
What's the best surprise you've ever planned for?
Peter being surprise party.
The best surprise I ever did was I gave my husband a 1967 Mustang. I put a big red bow on it and put it in our barn.
When you're that rich, does that even make you happy anymore?
He flipped out.
He had to.
What were you most surprised to learn being an actress?
99% hard work, 1% glamour.
If she worked in a cave, like a mine cave, like a coal digger for a week, I think that answer would have been a little different. But I mean, actors work hard. Comics work hard. I get it. She does work hard. But there's more than 1% glamour. Someone's doing your makeup every day. I wish someone did my makeup today. I'm busted.
Window seat or aisle seat?
Window.
Aisle! I have to pee, and I don't want to climb over you and wake you up. I have to pee. Aisle or window? Window. Ah,
What's Hugh Jackman really like?
guy.
And as decent as he appears.
What's one film you wish people had paid more attention to?
Well, a film that I made would be Birth. Look what I've got!
That is a beautiful.
I want her life. Isn't this so
Like-
nice?
And a couple of eggs.
Wow, this is incredible. What's the best part of living on a tour bus?
Being on top of each other.
I've lived on a tour bus for months. I've toured with Aziz. It was fun. I mean, it was an experience that, you know, you sleep in those coffins. It's weird because you just have no sense of time anymore because you like wake up and you're in a new city. You have to shower at the venue. You're not allowed to shit on the bus either, which is weird. You have to shit when you get out of the bus, but you can pee on it, obviously. But it was honestly, like, it was cool. It was me, Aziz, Will Sylvans, and Beth, our tour manager, and Bill Hanley. And you just become so close. Like, you go out to dinner every single night. You watch each other's sets. You know, it's like, I don't know, it was fun. There's something magical about it, but I would never do a bus again. I mean, I get the reason why people do bus tours is because it's like you can knock out all the shows in 2 months rather than a whole year. But for me, it's like, I think I prefer to like, there's no rush. So I'll just do a show this weekend and then I could go back home for the week. Because it's not healthy living on a bus either. We did play Mario Kart, and may I just say this, and Aziz, if you're watching, I know you're not, you don't even look at YouTube, you have a flip phone. I won every single time in Mario Kart. Undefeated.
Can you sing your favorite lyrics from Keith Urban's song?
Well, you meet someone, the only one, you take her by the hand, buy some land, make some love, and then babies come.
The music.
How bad of a husband was Tom Cruise? That Nicole Kidman, I mean, she might as well have been like, what was your favorite lyrics? Red fish, blue fish, 3 fish, 2 fish, then babies come.
What's the best part about farm life?
The simplicity, the air.
The staff.
Nicole, how are you feeling these days?
Honestly,
Yeah.
pretty raw.
Why?
Been through a lot.
What was the biggest learning experience?
If I'm in my $13.4 million home with a staff, I guess you could still go through a lot.
If you could have your portrait done by any artist, who would it be?
Lucian Freud, he's dead, but I would have had mine done by him.
Singer Sargent.
Oh, I would also pick John Singer Sargent.
Please imagine that you're trapped in a box and you must mime your way out of it. Can you do it?
Oh, come on, you're kidding.
Nope.
No.
All right, fine. If you
I like
could
her laugh.
offer your 13-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Be happy.
What would you say to your 13-year-old self? I would just call myself a You're a Stop praying, it's not gonna go away. You're a Let everyone know and do something different with your hair. I think that's what I was saying to myself.
What's the best parting gift from an Australian to an American on a farm visit like this?
Well, my homemade jam from our orchard, my lavender in a sachet, and my eggs.
I have homemade jam from Maria Grazia. Grazie mille.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
Thanks so much
Thanks for having us.
coming.
Well, I like her. I think I had a lot of comments in this one, but I genuinely like her. I think she's a nice lady. Who's the most relatable celebrity you've ever seen? Oddly enough, I think mine is Cher. She's above and beyond. She's out of this world. She's Cher. She's won an Oscar. She's won the wigs and this. And then you talk to her and she's so honest. Like Oprah was like, now that you're 70 years old, how does it feel to get older and be 70? She goes, it sucks. Oprah's like, you really feel that way? Yes. Where like Nicole Kidman's like, I feel raw. Just sort of like in a place where I understand myself now and I'm at peace with myself. I'm at peace with myself now. Where Cher's like, no, I get plastic surgery because I think getting old sucks and people don't like it. I don't give a shit. It's my face. I don't know. I just love Cher. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm on tour in Australia and Europe this fall. So get tickets. Oh, and New Zealand. So get tickets. Go to MatteoLinkComedy.com.